Hi, I'm Beau, and this is my show, and welcome to episode 2, where we are going to get into the nitty gritty of going to the gym. Yes, on episode 1, we talked about finding our purpose, and well, episode 2, we're going to get straight into the minutia of actually doing what we're supposed to do. Now, I don't know really any argument out there that is for not going to the gym, so we all know we should do it. So let's deep dive into it. Let's go to the gym with Beau. Why do we not do the things that we're supposed to do? That's a great question. Imagine just what you would be if you did every single thing that you knew you were supposed to do. And that's what I think to myself all often. I'm like, if I could just dial in all my little things. And so I'm in the process of it. I'm not quite there yet, nor will anyone ever be, but it's an ongoing pursuit. But I believe that pursuit is well worth pursuing. So, the gym, it's so important, right? So I could show you all these blueprints of how to get rich and how to make money. And here's the step-by-step guide of what you need to do to fulfill your dreams and purpose, right? But quite frankly, it doesn't really mean anything if you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. And quite frankly, you could go on Google and YouTube and go and find exactly what you need to do anyway. I'm getting a little too intense. The microphone's falling over. But you understand what I'm saying? It's you. That's what we're working on today. It's all about you. And the gym is a sanctuary where we can go and ingrain in you what you need to do in order to do all the things of all the magical blueprints that we'll get to later, right? So, my best advice for getting into the gym and getting healthy so you can get wealthy is find somebody who already has the results that you want. And you can take that and apply it to every single thing in your life, right? You wouldn't listen to a poor person on how to get rich, nor would you listen to a fat person on how to get fit. So, anyways, let's say the buddy system. Everyone say the buddy system. Buddy system. It's always good when you're doing something that is well worthwhile, something that's monumental in your life that you know you need to be doing. It's good to have community, right? And so, honestly, what did it for me, I did it multiple times. Year after year after year, I was like, I'm going to New Year's resolution myself into the gym. I'd go for a couple months and then I'd quit. I'd go for a couple months and I'd quit. And quite frankly, I meant to go. I wanted to go. I knew I should have gone, but why did I not do it? Well, my excuses got the best of me. But then, one day, I put my foot down and said, you know what? I am done with the shenanigans. So I hired a trainer. Best decision of my life. I strongly recommend it. $300 to $500 a month. If you have an iPhone, you're watching this, you have an internet, you can figure it out. If it's the last $300 in your account, do it. It's so amazing because now you will have accountability. Everybody say accountability. Accountability is so amazing. It's a beautiful thing. At first you'll hate it, but then you'll learn to love it. And little small 125-pound Beau started going into the gym with a trainer. And he put on 30 pounds of muscle. This September will be about 3 years of my working out journey. And it's absolutely launched me into all these other areas of my life of success because I've now become disciplined. I'm doing what I say I'm going to do, and I've beaten down the little bitch inside of you. And that's what you got to do. You got to go to the gym and beat down that little bitch that's inside of you. Because that little voice is like, that will stop you from doing every other thing you want to do in life, right? It's like when you have a book report, right? It's due the next day, and you're like, I'm going to go clean my room. I'm going to go do all these things that I've been procrastinating, right? So I don't feel as bad for not doing what I know I should be doing, right? We justify why we shouldn't go to the gym. But I tell you, if you get in there and the first month sucks, the second month you're like, the third month you're like, okay. And then by the time you're at the 6th month, you're addicted to it. So please, just get in there for your own sake. Your future children are depending on you for this. I strongly recommend getting in the gym. It'll make all these other things that we're going to go talk about, right? Because it's like, quite frankly, I don't like doing business with other people that aren't in the gym. Why is that? Well, it's because you're like, when you walk into a room and you're fit, they're like, okay, this guy's disciplined. He's healthy. He's on point. It just protrudes success, right? When I got fit, it was just every category of my life became easier because he's like, okay, this guy's on top of it, right? It makes things so much easier. So stop your excuses, get in the gym, find a trainer, find a friend, go to the gym, be consistent. And if you don't do this, imagine you hit the lottery, right? Imagine you get to live in an amazing, beautiful body that God designed. And you're an American. Less than 5% of the world is America. And here you are. And you decide to be a little fatty your whole life. Just because you're lazy. Just because you just don't care. Just because you just, why should I try? You never reached your potential. Imagine that. How sad would that be? You just lived a lame life. You never achieved anything of greatness. And you just were fat. That would be very sad. So don't let that happen to yourself. Get into the gym. And what happens is when you get in the gym, it'll create momentum in every other area of your life. I promise. You will be on fire and people will be like, whoa, what's this guy on? I will do business with you. I want to be part of what you're doing. It's contagious. They want it, right? So go get into the gym and I promise you won't regret it. So then you take that momentum and we can fire it up against all these other things that we're going to talk about, right? So it's very crucial. Please go get in the gym. Do it for yourself. And once again, thank you for tuning in to today, the Beau Show. I'll see you next time on episode 3. Goodbye.